So the Aintree Grand National Festival continues, and this is the day 3 selections for the Saturday, which is the day of the Grand National, which I've covered in a separate video, but this is for the other races in that day on day 3 Aintree. So the first race on day 3, 1:45 p.m. on Saturday, the EFT Construction Handicap Hurdle. Wide open race this, 22 runners expected to line up, and lots of bookmakers will be paying up to 7 places on this one, so look out for that. Tipped up third wind at Cheltenham, which won really well at 25-1. Third wind is also running in this race, going to be a bit shorter at around 8-1, but carrying a second top weight in this. Just only Beauport will be carrying more weight, so therefore I'm slightly less inclined to go for third wind again in this race, and want to take on a couple of horses at bigger prices, and those are horses with slightly less weight on them, slightly better handicapped if the cap fits. Ridden by Darrell Jacob on the day, trained by Harry Fry. Like this horse, not been in great form recently, but I do think well handicapped and could well outrun those odds at 18-1. Another horse which is also at 18-1, it's Master Debonair, also trained by Harry Fry. Reasonably well handicapped in my opinion, this one. Had a decent third place back in February at Wincanton in a class 3, and a second place in January in a class 2 at Taunton, losing out to Dorking by just 3/4 of a length. So I think this one is a good each way bet to hit the frame, especially if you can get 7 places and offers some decent value. On to the next race on Saturday, day 3, is the Mersey Novices Hurdle at 2:25 p.m. and this is a pretty wide open heat again. 3-Stripe Life expected to go off at around 5-2 favourite. 13 runners in this. Some bookmakers will be paying 4 places, so it does offer some each way value, and that is what I'm going for in this race. Harbour Lake available around 25-1, currently likely to be ridden by Tom Cannon on the day. Horse is in excellent form, 3 wins from 4 starts, but this is a step up undoubtedly for Harbour Lake, but I feel at that price Harbour Lake looks like he's got certainly some progressive tendencies, and I think it could go on to bigger and better things. Therefore I think that price is a really nice price to hit the frame, 25-1. Good luck on this race. Next race on day 3 is the Liverpool Hurdle, 3:35 p.m. Flooring Porter, the selection in this one, around 2-1 after Flooring Porter's superb Cheltenham success back in March. Danny Mullins will be on board. Again, this one has excellent recent form with that Cheltenham victory and also a second place in Leopardstown back in December. So really do fancy Flooring Porter to at least get in the frame, and should run well again in this race. And the final selection for Saturday, aside from the Grand National, which is covered in a separate video, is Empire Steel, 14-1 in the Betway handicap chase at 4:15 p.m. 18 runners expected to be in this race. You can pick up 6 places with quite a lot of the bookmakers. Empire Steel is likely to be ridden by Ryan Mania on the day. Second in its most recent start in March at Kelso, where it was beaten 3/4 of a length by Potterman, and before that won also at Kelso in a 6-runner field when it went off at odds of 7-2. So I think at 14-1 it's a decent price. It's been nibbled in from 20-1 as well. So quite like this selection. Good luck to anyone placing bets on the Saturday in both these races and the Grand National. Good luck all.